Hello, my name is Jolynn Stockton. This is my introduction video for school law, EDL 850 at Fort Hays State University. I was born and raised in New Mexico. I got my bachelor's degree in elementary education at New Mexico State University. I also have an early childhood endorsement, and in May of 2019, I should have my master's in instructional technology. I am currently a pre-kindergarten teacher. The school that I'm currently teaching at is one that is new to me, as well as the district is also new to me. I live in Colorado with my husband and 3 daughters. We have lived here for about 10 years. Upon reflecting about the administration and whether or not they're knowledgeable about school law, I feel like they have strengths in the following areas: teacher certifications and requirements, physical safety in the school environment, early childhood licensing, which is, it's not required in the state of Colorado to have early childhood education or kindergarten. My school has an early childhood department, so we have a pre-kindergarten department, which is where I work. There are many additional licensing requirements, certification requirements, etc., that have to be adhered to, and so I feel like the administration is knowledgeable about those things. Immigration issues is an important issue that the administration is knowledgeable about, and then right to strike and some of those issues, which is pertinent to the current situation where the teachers in my school district are planning to strike as early as next week. Thinking about myself and what I know, and again, what's especially pertinent to me is early childhood licensing laws and regulations. Because I work in that department, it is up to me really to know what is required and to make sure that I'm following all of those things. Licensing can show up at any time at your school, write you up, and even close down a program. So it's something that they take very seriously. So those are things that I am familiar with. And safety issues is another thing that I put a lot of time and effort into. Mandatory reporting, and then medical issues. Those are all things that I feel somewhat familiar with. I'm always open to learning more. What I feel like I really probably need to learn more about, things like copyright laws. Student privacy, I think, is another very important issue. Because we use the internet so much, we need to make sure that we're protecting that student information. I know that's a federal law. And then I'm somewhat confused, actually, about issues regarding religion and even things like holidays. I have experience in 3 different school districts in Colorado, and each school district has a very different take on this issue, and so for me it is still one that is unclear. A plan of action for me, of course, is just taking this course. I think it is important to be informed and to know what school law is. It's for your protection, and it's also just to make sure that our students are in a safe learning environment. Again, early childhood licensing is something that, even though I'm familiar with, I need to make sure, constantly just checking to make sure that I am up to date on all of those rules and complying fully. I think it's important as a plan of action just to build knowledge. Knowledge is important. You just have to know. I also need to, you can't know everything, so just knowing what my resources are, and maybe even having a list of those resources accessible. And then also as part of my plan of action, I just want to be a person who takes personal responsibility. And again, building knowledge, knowing my resources, reviewing early childhood licensing, and taking this course are all ways that I am taking personal responsibility. And finally, I plan to join, kind of a legal protection group. This one in particular is a Christian Educators Association International, and they would actually serve as a resource as well as offering personal liability insurance. And I believe they have people who you can talk to and ask questions and find out more about school law issues. Thank you. I look forward to getting to know you.